Prepare yourselves. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to our Rohan campaign in the Dawnless days, where, yeah, I know I kind of said I'm going to see you in like 9 to 10 turns later. However, we are in turn 200, which is like, what, 70 turns later since I've left it. And you can notice I have these settlements conquered as well. I have Wheatberg here, which I just need to take these ones from Druidine, and I have this the whole province there as well. I did take these ones back from Lothlorien militarily because I was not getting that often the option to, demand province and buy them from it. And yeah, was at war with them. They called Erebor as well because they were allied. This turn I managed to, or they accepted the peace deal because I was not fighting them. And Lothlorien and Alitri just went in, smashed and grabbed the settlements, and then peaced out. So for like maybe 20, 30 turns, I was still at war with Erebor, but nothing happened. No armies came from this side or something. I was not attacked. And yeah, I think like 3 or 4 turns later since I left it in the previous episode, Mordor got destroyed. And I can see it's Dale over here that managed to conquer Gondor. And then I think like maybe 10 or 20 turns later after that, nothing much, Harad beat the dust as well. And we can see here Gondor. Surprisingly, we have the Southern Orkani, which are non-playable faction. It looks like they kind of expanded quite a bit. However, nobody is at war with anyone. I don't think there's any evil factions remaining. It's just the good factions. You can see Dale has trade with everybody except me, because I don't think... Oh, you do. Oh, okay. I thought... yeah. Okay, because they have this one and I have the settlements here. Cool. I guess we get a trade from them. So basically they're trading with everyone. That's going to be a bit more cash. Don't think I can do with Walesman. No. Erebor is going to be a while until they're gonna be more happier. Can't trade with them, and I'm waiting for Lothlorien to improve so I can get trade back. Basically, the only faction is the Druidine that's more on the evil side. Surprisingly, I think no, it was not Gondor that started the war. I think it was Druidine that decided to start the war against Gondor. And you can see they're kind of beating Gondor somewhat. I don't know how, but they are. So they have these settlements here that they conquered. They only had these two over here. I believe, yeah, there's an army here just sitting. So they have these two, and they managed to completely take Lamedon as a province. And Western Gondor, they need to take these two settlements. They will have that province as well. Which is weird, because I believe... Yeah, Druidine in terms of strength is 10th. And they're beating Gondor, which is number 2. I don't know how is that happening. Where are Gondor's armies? Because the only war that's going on right now is Lich between Gondor and Druidine. Gondor is not fighting anybody else. I guess... Oh, there are some... And it's called Mirkwood creatures. I think this is... one of the 2 factions that you can't take them out, because I think there's linked to a script. Because I've been playing with Harad off screen as well, and I believe there's like Southern something down here. It's not showing here. I can't remember. It's like Southern something, and you can't reach them. It's only like 1 unit continuous raiding, and there is some scripts regarding them. You could accept governor or something like that from them if you want to integrate or ignore them. And I don't know if you can clear them out by choosing the negative options with them over here. So not sure with work with creatures. I believe there's in a spot that you can't reach as well. So basically, you'll have all the time those two factions around for scripts. So yeah. And that's for the past, 70 turns or something, I was just playing SimCity. Just building, rebuilding, and at white is fully built up. There's no more growth to happen over there. Ronangren is fully built up. I mean, just to finish the buildings, and then gonna be a bit more invested in the other two settlements. Entwade, Walborg is filled up. Renfield, 2 more slots, and that's maxed out, and just gonna be the Entwade. Walborg, it's been going from the beginning, and sorry but surely. West Temnet, Edras, I do have the military buildings. I will have the horse breeding, 15% more battle speed for cavalry, and we can upgrade those. Hornburg, kind of the same. It's going to be a bit of mirror with Edras, so that's going to be the power base for training. Isengard, yeah. Well, it's going to be 3 of these. I'm going to invest in these ones and then maybe fully rebuild Isengard from the ruined buildings. Because afterwards it's going to be just 4 for each in these settlements as well. Dawnland is going to be one more time 3, and then clear these ones, and I'll see, probably just shuffle around which settlements are going to invest. Pretty Awur, except here possibly there's going to be one more time of growth. I don't know if these ones are filled up with buildings. There is a chance. And we're back to an white, all that.
Rohan
In terms of armies, I literally have the generals, most of them being with the King's Company, except the generals that I had from the beginning of the game. And all the rest of the armies is literally the King's Company. Excellent melee defense, melee attack, good charge bonus. Basically, it's the elite of the elites. And I only need to upgrade this to 50%. So basically, when this in Edras finishes, I'll just have everybody to get for the horse bonus as well. And then, yeah, armor for these guys. Or maybe just for Eomer. I think we're pretty much done with the campaign. Unless I'm turning this into a world conquest, so to speak. And then just slowly but surely declare war, bounce around with the declaration of war so I don't get overrun. Because I think... yeah, this is done as well. I think short victory achieved that. I think it was, I recorded it. Long victory done. Then all of these. So I got the victory screen as well. However, that's not what I wanted to see. I think... yeah, there's no limit. We can have 99. No, I have not reached level 10. Okay, I thought I reached. But yeah, I can have 99 armies. It's just gonna be the cash to have, which I did have to bounce around a bit with the cash. Right now it's on low, so the growth goes up and all of that. But I did have at some point to raise it to high, because this army is kind of costed a bit. And since I broke the treaty with Lothlorien, there's quite a bit of cash that I was missing on. So went 1 turn into negative, and then, or close to get to negative. I think, yeah, kind of the end of the campaign. It's gonna be, let's say, like around 10 more turns or something. Because I don't need to leave these guys here. The public order to get further high up. And then like around, let's say, tops 20 turns. All this army is going to be maybe back in place here. Fully upgraded with the horses. And yeah, all is good, and hopefully the public order is gonna be a bit more better. So I guess gonna be what, another 20 turns. Can do it off screen and see what Druidine are doing. Maybe they take this province completely as well. As looks like the public order is going down from something. I'm not sure if it's from sieges because I cannot see. And I guess we're doing Gondor calls for aids and just jump on Druidine, the only faction that's quote unquote evil left. And yeah, take these provinces from Gondor. Yeah, I mean from Druidine. Maybe they're gonna take this one as well, hopefully. Just keep it for ourselves, and then that's it. Nothing else left to do, in my opinion. Besides, like I said, start fighting the other good factions and just bounce around. I don't do too many wars with one faction that has called the other faction and all of that. Not sure when is... Can't remember if Rome 2 and Attila had like a turn cap. Like for example, at turn 400, the campaign finishes regardless if you achieve the victory or not. Can't remember if it had something like that. And yeah, we are at the point that literally I can just auto-resolve, just take up 2-3 armies per settlements, do an auto-resolve, replenish how much I can, bring other armies. Because yeah, this limit of 99 is just the economy for you to be able to maintain it. I think in the base game, it was depending on your, well, dominance and how far you expanded. So you couldn't field 99 armies. I don't know if you could reach. But I know it was a cap, how many armies you could have fielded. So that was the counterbalance in the game. Because with 99, yeah, it's literally I can do what I'm doing in Divide and Conquer, you know? Just surround settlements with as many armies as I can, auto-resolve, and then that's it. Just continue. Leave an army in the settlement, so the public order is fine. And yeah. Okay. I guess. Yeah, let's do a couple of end turns and see if Druidine are taking some of the settlements there. Non-aggression with Dale. Sure, whatever, give me cash. Doesn't matter. I'm just hoping that the Lothlorian is gonna be a bit more happier. Get that one. And this was 3 turns. This is the one that I need for the control to go bigger higher up. No, looks like Gondor is countering. They took Kalenbel back. So maybe Gondor doesn't need to call for aid. It's gonna be a while until I can get the trade back. Sure, whatever. And yeah, even these factions here, I literally did. I actually attacked them after I had all these armies with King's Company. Not fully upgraded, but at least I had King's Company, brought like 2 or 3 here, and then just auto-resolved. So just auto-resolve this whole area over here. Gonna be for you for the cav, just in case. And yeah. Not much else. There's my guys getting traits. I'm playing like here Sim City. That's okay. Level 3 and 4. Okay, that jumped to 10. Good. 7. Yeah. Isengard still at 0. He just needs the influence to go a bit more higher up, which probably gonna be next turn. Gonna gain some control of her from this one. The only faction... Okay, yeah. Gondor, I think, is pushing back. They took Erech. There's these armies here that gonna get cleared. Molnar. I mean, if Gondor is starting to push, then I'm just gonna push for these ones. Regardless if I have my guys... If I have my guys with... Actually, I'm gonna do this. With a horse upgrade and all of that. I guess here go for... Let's go for the corruption one. And wait, you already have the corruption. I guess still go for the center. I think there's another building we can use for... Okay, just gaining one. But yeah, this might be another building that we can use for control and all of that. Influence. We give time for these settlements to be a bit more happier. But yeah, I think Gondor is gonna take Monamar. Like I said, I'm gonna jump for these 2 settlements so I can have the province under my control. Okay, Gap of Rohan. Let's go for this one. What about here? Should be... Now, actually. That's a 4. That should be a 4 afterwards when we can clear it. Okay, that one. And then here, there's the corruption one. Or who knows? Ah, right. So they went for this one. I think it might be time to just... Yeah, jump on them. Because they might go for these settlements here. Okay, 2 turns for that one. That's 11, sure, it's fine. I think I'll move you guys first. So let's see. If need be, I'll move Theodred back. Because, like I said, I don't want Gondor to go for these settlements and leave this one here last. Edoras. I think I wanted you maxed out. This construction time. I guess doesn't really matter actually. Do I not have? That's corruption. Oh, do I not? I don't think I have the monument here. Okay. I thought it would be in one of these ones that been upgraded. Here, let's go for the center. It's gonna be 4. So we can go for the bakery.
The battle awaits.
Yeah, Gondor is already on the way. Yeah, I don't need.
Crush them. Rohan must stand.
I was actually sending 2 armies. Okay, you can chill over there.
Men of the Riddermark.
So they took this one here. So basically, this is it for them.
Attack.
It should be.
Crush them.
Yeah, next turn. It's gonna be auto resolve. You saw the balance of power. Oh, okay. Gondor cleared that army there. Sure. Thanks, I guess.
Attack.
That's gonna be 4. That's gonna be 4. Okay, yeah, I did not have the monument here. I thought I had. Okay, 5, this one. Ah, yeah, because I have the army here.
Run them to the ground.
It's no point to do this on the field. I'm barely having any losses. It's gonna occupy.
Crush them.
Same here. And there goes the Druidine. And basically, I'm gonna have to keep these guys here because, ouch. It's gonna be like minus 62 for the next turn. Then, okay, that can be demolished. That's for that one. Demolish. This repair. And then this will not demolish because I can't already have. Yes, you can only have them at level 1. You can't upgrade them. Then you're a governor. Yes, consul. Governor, go for farm, and then I guess that one. Hey, now Gondor, you can neff off back, please. This is improving. Okay, maybe. Can sneak a... Rejected. Not just yet. So yeah, I guess we could say the Southern Orcarni could... The other minor faction can take out. I think those should be like on the good guys' side. It's best if I can do like this. Okay, it's gonna be 4. Not bad. This. Let's go for the corruption one. 20 construction cost, construction time is fine. Okay, something like that there. And here's gonna be that. And then these two. Yeah, basically it's gonna be what 16, 4 more times of growth here, like 16 more population is filled up. As in gastroid, but surely growing up. Do I have? I think I put here. Yeah, I think I don't need to walk all the way to Edoras because I'm having this building for the horse for the better speed. And then I think, yeah, I'm going for the blacksmith as well. So I can have these guys here trained to the max. And in the meantime,
The battle awaits.
I think you guys
Rohan must stand.
need to be upgraded. And I'm just gonna
Men of Rohan.
swap around like this.
Men of the Riddermark. Rohirrim. Men of the Riddermark. Over
So you
here.
got upgraded here
Follow me.
at Edoras. Yeah, let's see if the maybe Southern Orcani will do something. I kind of doubt it, to be honest. And I guess I have that one. I guess it's gonna be another city. Probably gonna be. I don't know if I can have the supply one in towns. I don't think I can. No, I forgot to move that guy back. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, basically SimCity at this point. Just build your settlements. Have the control, all good. I guess I can have that one, sure. Not much else I can build, except, well, military buildings. I'm not gonna have that focus over there because I have Edoras, Sonborg, and partially Olborg as well with this one here.
Rohirrim.
And more ranks.
Rohan
Governors.
must stand.
You're a general.
Riders of the
Lord.
mark.
The same. What about? I mean, I can see the Orokarni, unfortunately. Okay, got a trade back with Lothlorien. That definitely is going to improve the relations. Fortunately, I don't have a ways to the capital of Erebor. Probably I would have gotten from them. Definitely from Anduin. Wooden the same. Ironically, we are ranked 6 as strength. That could be easily rectified if I get more armies. I still don't know how Druidine managed to push that much until into Gondor by being 10th. But I think it's because they were maybe around here, the armies, and it took a while to get back. So they had to rely on the garrison. It's just the Orokarni. Is Gondor... No, nobody else is at war. Basically, everybody's playing SimCity at this point. Unless they're gonna decide to attack each other at some point. But in the meantime, yeah, Lothorian is just gathering armies here. It's like 3 guys over here. And all of that. That's 8, 2. Okay, 1. Dawnless is starting to lose. Quite a few guys. Yeah, the influence is not growing. Maybe I'll need to get someone over there.
Rohirrim!
I say get your dread there. Because this settlement should be, this area should be fine because I have 2 armies.
Men of the Riddermark!
Let's
Quickly!
keep an eye out on Dawnless. Let's do a couple more turns just for the fun of it. Non-aggression. Sure, whatever. Like I said, unless they start beating each other, it's literally nothing else to
Rohan
do.
must stand!
Or
Over here.
I start to decide to attack somebody just for a war conquest for the fun of it. Your Hornburg. You have that one, I guess. I think it was. Still need these ones. I think I was getting it from this one. I could just have Edoras for the gear. With the horse riding. This is, yeah, you know what, let's do like that. And just... Oh, actually, Edoras is the one that's... Worst Emnet is the one that's minus on food. So you know what, I'm just gonna do a mirror. I wanted in the end. This is still building. +2. +8. +2 here in Isengard. Is the... I think the Water of Realms, it's what offsets that one.
Rohirrim! Quickly! Men of the Riddermark!
Okay, +2. And that actually stopped. There it is. I should have this one finished. And everybody's happy with everybody. I'm assuming the Southern Orcarni is... Although I'm kind of losing with Erebor for a moment. And Dale. Why though? Oh, cheat is with Erebor? I guess Dale and Erebor are not happy? Why? You're in defensive pact. Sure, whatever. Let's do 1 or 2 more turns, and then I'll just leave it here. Okay, keeper of records, not bad. Yeah, now the control is really going up. Buttons for that, and then yeah, I think I still need yeah, I still need it for these guys, but I can just move them when I want. It's no worries. You're... I guess. Okay, that took a while for Dale to think. Somebody... No? Okay, I thought for a second they started the war or something. But they didn't. It's okay, finished here. No population surplus. Sometimes it does not show. As the stairway is off. Stairway is off. No growth there happening. And then maybe more here, and I'll probably just go for this one just to have Witberg. With all the slots filled, and then just be the capital.
Rohan must stand.
Is hold.
Men of the Riddermark.
Masters crafted.
Over
Should
here.
be. I think all of you have. No, you don't. So once this finishes is here, like 6 turns.
Riders of the mark.
Yes, Master crafted is just
Rohan.
Eomer. Then is for the armor.
Rohan must stand.
Just gonna. Yeah, have you move for a bit. It's fine, just -1. I think nobody else has to build except here. Which... I guess we'll go for that one so I have a row on both. Just go for that. This one can be upgraded. This one as well. Yeah, pretty much it.
Men of the Riddermark.
Okay. I guess I just need to get these guys, and then it's gonna be
Battle awaits.
Emir once this finishes and everybody has
Riders of the mark.
maxed out in terms of armor, speed, and all of that, plus experience.
Men of Rohan.
You already have like silver chevron rank 4.
Rohan must stand.
And yeah, not much else. Again, if I start attacking the rest of the guys here, which everybody's just one big happy family, and there's no negative. Even these guys here apparently is positive, so Southern or Carney are a good faction. And no more evil factions. So I don't think there's any point on continuing this campaign. Because again, I'm just gonna recruit as many armies as I can, auto-resolve, go to the next settlements, and that's basically gonna be the rest of the campaign. What was hard was at the beginning, with Isengard, Dawnless, actively broke through. Maybe I could have done it a bit more better in terms of tactics, potentially be a bit more aggressive and manage to win some of the fights that I thought is a bit more, well, I couldn't win, but could have been winnable. Who knows? So yeah, got our lands back that we started with a bit of fighting against Lothlorien just to get them back, and then pushed a bit more into the west, clear all the wildmen tribes around here, Enid White, Dunland, and of course Isengard. That's pretty much it. Right. Good mods for now. I know it's in alpha and all of that. Definitely there's a lot of balancing needing to be done. My first thing would be Because I do remember that in the base game, not sure, maybe in Attila they took out that cap, but I know in the base game of Rome 2, you couldn't have maxed out, as far as I know, in the settlements here. There was a cap. Like some settlements would have had like maybe like 4 slots, that was it. Maybe 5, 6, some of them, but never full on these ones. And I believe only the capitals were uncapped. I may be wrong, because like I said, I haven't played the base game in a while, and I just booted up this mod, so I may be wrong in that regard. But yeah, definitely put some, of course, being balancing out with the buildings and what you can build here and the bonuses you get. I would say balance out some of the settlements, not have full slots on all of them, just keep it for the capital, and then that would make a bit more better decision. Like if you think like, okay, these province has like, for example, 4 settlements, because I think there are some, right, or they're all 3. I think there are some provinces around here that have like 4, and let me think. Yeah, here, depending on the province, how many settlements they have inside, you know, let's say this has 3. Isengard, of course, fill up with slots. Hornborg, Edoras, definitely the capitals, or at least the main capitals that you start for the faction, definitely leave the full slots. Don't touch them. It's just a bit of tweaking on these other settlements. You know, for example, Gimborg and Dunsed, let's say both of them can have 5 slots max. And then you could juggle around what you can build and all of that. Because if you don't build military buildings, basically, okay, bad example. Let's say, what do I have? 1 full, I think, and wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's say Renfield here. As you can see, I don't have an options to like to swap around. The 2 options I have to swap around is at the city. So basically build 2 more city base, you know, the building here, and then I can have these other 2 buildings, and basically I have built everything in terms of economy over here without the military ones, you know, towers and whatnot. And I think definitely that needs to balance out in terms of how many slots you can have, and then you can think like, okay, this is gonna be a bit more for food, again depending on the fertility and other factors. And of course, cap on the armies, how many you can have, because 99, I'm seeing, yeah, again, the AI doing like in Divide and Conquer, when they're just gonna stack up armies on top of each other at certain settlements. That seems unlimited, you know. And basically you could say like, yeah, you don't have the economy to keep that many armies in the field, you know. And that, I would say the map does feel a bit small, and I think I've seen other people say as well that is kind of quick you get between settlements, like compared to DAC. So maybe if it's possible to enlarge the map a bit more, because it does feel like from here I get kind of quickly here. If I start from here, like 1 turn, I can be on this other side, you know, at Aalborg. So yeah, not sure what the limitations are going to be for the engine in Attila. Definitely not as many as in Medieval 2. So there can be a workaround. And like I said, I know this is an alpha, and a lot of things can change, especially since they don't have nothing in Eriador at the moment. This whole section here is empty. There's just a couple of settlements here in the Gundabad area, and that's it. So no Angmar, no Shire, no Grey Havens, no Rivendell. That don't exist over here. So once those are added in, probably it's going to change a bit more how it's going to be the start for Rohan, because Dawnland might decide, like, you know, let's try to push a bit more towards the north, towards the west, and maybe they're going to get in trouble with the goblins. Maybe, no, Dunedain Shire, depending what faction is going to include here. And probably it won't be that hard for Rohan start. Because it kind of makes sense now that Dawnland, they only had you to fight over here. And basically they were at the corner of the map. And again, kind of like one direction to expand. As I'm pretty sure they had like good relations with these other factions here and the White and all that, so they wouldn't attack them. So definitely in that regard, let's say try if it's possible to enlarge the map. Because it does feel quite quick before you get in between locations. As you can see here in the south is quite... I mean, Harad, I believe they do have kind of a harder start, so to speak, because there is distance between settlements. You have a settlement here, and these are basically on the same province. Here, and then you have this one over here, which basically takes like 1-2 turns to get between them. And then you'll have these ones here, which again is quite a bit of a distance. You have these ones, that's the capital, that's one, and then there's one over here. So there are parts of the map that feels okay, it's quite a distance to reach from there.
Men of the Riddermark.
And I know in Duck and Divide and Conquer there's another settlement here, so maybe they can put that one here. Because if you look here, yeah, I'm on a forced march, but even like this, still takes like 1-2 turns. I'm here. And I think maybe in Divide and Conquer it could have been something like that. Maybe tops of 1 more turn extra. Yeah, other than that, yeah, we'll keep an eye out for this mod, see how else they're gonna improve. A lot of work has gone into this, so props to them. And hopefully they find a way to balance it out and all of that. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for this campaign. And yeah, I wanted a bit more, but unfortunately we are at the point where I'm just literally just blob out, just train armies, which I believe is gonna take me like maybe 4 turns to fill up the army. Just attack, auto resolve, because I have maxed out, and then just keep one army for the control for a bit, and then just carry on. That's literally it.
Men of Rohan.
The only fights that is gonna be on the field is literally if I want to do the fights. But considering, as you saw here,
Battle awaits.
one army like this, the balance of power, how it was, literally there's no point on one-on-one with some of these factions. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this part, guys, and this campaign. I guess I'll see you in the next ones, whichever they may be. As always, don't forget to take care.